It is going from the ground floor of a building up to the penthouse. This is really fucking hard, and I kind of just want to give up.
Today's episode of Soul Care Secrets is brought to you by Held, the ritual that feels like a warm hug, helping you de-stress and soften into you. Whether you're navigating a tough day or simply need a space to recharge, this ritual and somatic ceremony will leave you feeling more grounded, open, and deeply connected to yourself. Held invites you to soften into yourself, utilizing pleasure, and return home with a calmer nervous system and a lighter heart. It's time to let yourself be held, angel. Click the link in the description and melt the stress away.
Oh my goodness. So I am sitting in my car right now in the parking garage because I just got out of Pilates and was like, I need to record this transmission right now because what the teacher shared in class was profound. Like it is such a metaphor for life that is going to support you so deeply, especially if you are in a challenging time right now, where if you are in that kind of dark night of the soul of like, I don't know what's happening, I don't know what to do next, I've lost my momentum, I'm unsure, it's unclear, like all of the stories and the doubts and the fears are coming in, you're like, this is really hard, I don't know what to do, this transmission is going to support you. Because if you have ever done Pilates, and even if you haven't, it is it is something that it looks so simple and it looks so easy, yet when you are doing it, like you are making the smallest movements, yet every single fiber of your being is shaking. Like it is so intense and it's so powerful because of that. Like I absolutely love having that shaking feeling because it's like, yes, like my muscles are working, I'm growing stronger, like we're at our edge, like let's go, like you can do it. And so in class today, the teacher kept saying, hold the tension, hold the tension, keep going. So when you get to that part where there is, so the honking, this is funny. I love that this is in a parking garage right now. Hey, when the insight hits, when the ping comes, you listen and you act. That is also major teaching of life. Receive the ping, act on it, do not hesitate. Okay, so we're back. So she's saying, hold the tension, because when you're in that space of resistance and every single muscle is working, that is when you're getting stronger. And so it's really this concept of to hold the tension, to keep going, because that's when you are really building the strength. So this is a physical overcoming, it's a mental overcoming, it's a heart overcoming. It's like, yes, I got this. I can just hold this a little bit longer because this is making me stronger. This is why I'm here. This is what we are here for. Like, this is why I'm in Pilates class, to get stronger, to be more in my body. And in that, you hold the tension and then the exercise ends, right? Because a lot of times we're only doing these exercises for like 10 seconds, 20 seconds. It's not even that long, but it feels like an eternity in your body because it is so intense. And this is what I've seen in the creational process in our life journeys is at the beginning, we tend to be so excited, right? Like the energy is high. We're like, yes, I got this idea. I'm taking action on it. This is so exciting. Like my dreams are coming true. Like, let's go. Let's have fun with this. Like, yes, yes, yes. Rah, rah, rah. Like, this is amazing. Right? It's the same way in a new relationship. It's the honeymoon phase. This is amazing. I love you so much. This is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, we're perfect. We're so compatible for each other. This is beautiful. And then a different set of reality hits. A different set of reality hits where then you are really in the nitty gritty. This is where you and your partner start triggering each other because you are the perfect match for each other's wounds and the perfect match to heal each other's wounds. If you're in that conscious, intentional relationship where there is so much love and care and compassion there, right? It's this divine opportunity to heal together. But there's also the triggering that happens within that, and things get a little bit harder. It might not be as honeymoony for a moment. And same with a creational process within your business. You know, you were so excited and then a challenge comes in. Oh, that person's not available on that date, or that person doesn't want to pay that price, or, you know, you've been trying this method of marketing and just like no one's biting. You know, like there's things get harder within the middle of the process because that's when the obstacles come in. And that's really where your mastery comes in, because that is the initiation of your power. Those moments, once you've moved through that honeymoon phase of the excitement phase of the initial momentum phase, and you haven't completed the action, the experience, the project, the argument, or whatever it is, right? You haven't gotten to the other side of completion, of resolution, of peace again, of celebration, and you are in the middle of it when it is sticky. That is when life is inviting you to hold the tension, to be in your mastery, to say, I am here. This is sticky. This is contracting. This is not fun. I don't know what to do, even. Like, this is really fucking hard, and I kind of just want to give up. That is when life is inviting you to say, no, I got this. I can hold the tension. I can keep going because I know that this is not going to last forever. I can have the conversation with my partner and express what I need to express. I don't need to hold this in, right? Or it's like, I can go experiment even more and connect with new people and new ways of bringing this project forward and in birthing it into the world because, oh, I wanted to do it at this location and now that's not available. Okay, we're going to find something else. We're going to figure something else out. And this is the headspace and the heart space of being regulated within yourself, the voice of empowerment in your consciousness, in your psyche. Not the voice of trauma saying, you can't do it, this is too hard, it's never going to work, you're going to fail, they don't love you, you're not enough, you are wrong, right? Where all the stories come in, that's the voice of trauma. And within that, that's the opportunity to bring love to yourself, to bring so much love, compassion to yourself, to be curious about why this is coming up. But then the next step after that is to empower yourself. Once again, it's being in that headspace. What would the most powerful version of myself do in this moment? How would the most powerful version of myself respond? That instantly brings your consciousness to a new perspective. Asking that question brings your consciousness to a new perspective. It is going from the ground floor of a building up to the penthouse. You are seeing the situations with a whole new light, with a whole new opportunity, with a whole new lens. And that is your liberation, and that is your power. That is so important. That is your liberation and that is your power, is to ask, right? What is the most powerful version of myself? What can I do here? What are the opportunities here? How can we shift this? How can we bring more love into our relationship again? How can we bring more connection and intimacy into our relationship again? What does he need? What do I need? What do we need together to nourish each other? How can we bring more play back into this? Because especially if you are having an argument or a trauma trigger with your partner, one of the most important keys is to then bring play back into your connection, to do something fun, right? You've gone through the process and most people get stuck there. They just stay in the processing, the emotional processing, and then things still kind of feel weird even though it's over and it's done and you have found healing. It's like, then go do fun things. Go make love, go cook and have a beautiful dinner, go on an adventure, like do something fun together to reset the energy and expand it again. And so it is the same with any of your creational projects. Once again, like everything is just mirroring each other in all of these ways. You have so many opportunities to play with this. So if you are in a space where you are feeling really down and having a hard time in your life, whether it's in work, it's in business, it's in money, it's in relationship, it's in intimacy, it's in sex, it's just with your own relationship to yourself, right? You're in the middle of it. You're in the thick of it. Hold the tension. And this is where you build your strength. This is where you consciously choose, okay, I am going to grow through this. I'm expanding right now. I'm expanding right now. So this has happened to me since I've been back in the US. I had moments where I was like, wow, this feels really overwhelming, right? I'm on the highway going 75 miles per hour when I was just living in a beach town, a one road beach town, and walked everywhere. I didn't drive for 5 months, you know? And so it's such a difference. And I had these moments of like, whoa, like this is really overwhelming. But then instantly I was like, wait, no, I'm just expanding right now. I'm just growing. I'm just meeting and expanding into a new edge. My nervous system is getting stronger. I'm building vagal tone. This is exciting. This is an opportunity. So, whatever you're in the depths of right now, if it's in the conflict with a partner or just like the staleness with your partner, if it's in like the staleness with your business or the confusion and stuckness of your business, this is where you get to bring your power into it. This is the initiation into more of your power, more of your resiliency, more of your expansion to be like, I'm an action taker. I'm a magic maker. I'm creating opportunities. I'm getting innovative. I'm going to see what creative ways I can shift this dynamic. I can bring more love. I can bring more sensuality. I can bring more play. I can bring more creativity. I can bring more opportunity. Like this is it. All of it is an initiation into your power. So if you are in that stickiness, hold the tension. You are almost on the other side. And the only thing required to get you to the other side is to shift the narrative and to ground into your body, to breathe, to connect with your heart, with your nervous system, and then create clarity from that space and action from that space. But to hold yourself, to hold your nervous system, and know that this is an expansion and you've got this. You've got this. You've got to keep going. That is the most important thing to get to the other side. And if you just hold the tension, you will. You will. You will be shaking, you'll be quaking, and you will feel so good on the other side. And even through it, you get to feel so good through it because that's like, it's so fun when you're in your power. It's just so fun when you're in your power. Like, that is such a good feeling. So that's my invitation for you today. Whatever is going on in your life that is challenging you, that is triggering you, and maybe it's not happening right now, but just the cycles of life and the spiral, it tends to happen at some point just in the process of relationship, of creativity. There will be a spot where you need to hold the tension, and that is the initiation of your power. You've got this. Sending you so much love. Mwah.